Celeb Secrets is hanging out with PHEELZ today. I'm super excited to be chatting with you because a lot's been going on. You just released some music. So how's it been for you these past couple days?
Man, it's been beautiful, man. It's been amazing. I'm really grateful. It's been a blessing.
Now, can you maybe talk to me about like your musical beginnings and how you really got to where you are now?
My musical beginnings started from church. I fell in love with music when I was 5 years old. That was my first encounter with music because that was the first time I saw, the choir perform. And it was like a whole worship session, and I saw like the power that music had on emotions. And that was what drew me to music, and since then it has just had me in a chokehold.
And I know that your music is inspired by so many different sounds. Who do you really look up to musically, like when you're making beats or when you're making your music?
That's a very long list, but like off the top of my head, I have Timbaland, Rick Rubin, Pharrell Williams, Jay-Z, Drake, Kanye West, Dr. Dre, P. Diddy, ID Kabasa, Don Jazzy back in Nigeria, OJB, Jazarel, Two-Face, Nice. Like that list is really long because I listen to a lot of music, and just very fast with like what I consume.
I know you have a lot of different influences, like we've been saying, Afrobeats, obviously, R&B, rock, and pop. And I love that like Afrobeats is getting the recognition here in the States because obviously it's a big deal down where you're from. But now you guys are getting recognized at the Grammys, like we saw it at NBA All-Star Weekend. So how does that feel for you knowing that you're kind of at the forefront of this new wave of music here in the US?
Man, it feels really, really incredible because like this are stuff that we would talk about back in school, and like just fantasize about, and like talk with friends and just say, yo man, like imagine just winning the Grammys, or like imagine topping the Billboard charts, or imagine you performing on like in stadiums and doing arenas, and now like seeing how possible everything is becoming, and how small the world is right now with like, and how huge Afrobeat, the genre and the spirit and the vibe is. It's just incredible to see, man, and it's really a blessing for sure.
I know you work with all like the different digital assets on your own, and that's great because you are backed by a major label, but you do have that control to do what you want, and obviously it shows. How is that creative process for you when you're putting things together, whether it's the music side or like the visual aspect?
So my creative process starts with an energy that I'm trying to like interpret, and then I find outlets to interpret that energy. And that's how I've been since I was a child, because I was a really, really shy kid. And so like, these outlets would be like my way of like communicating with the world. Like I would write, poems, I would draw, and I would, make music that shows how I feel, and like, what I'm trying to communicate. And that just stuck with me till now.
I mean, it's crazy that you say you're shy. Now you're like performing at concerts. Like you're literally a public figure. Like, did you overcome the nerves and the shyness?
Yeah, that's the past. That's right now.
I love that. Now, I want to talk about the EP. Obviously, we spoke about it a little bit earlier. It's called "Feels Good." Talk to me about the songs. Like, how did you choose which ones you wanted to put on there, and that whole process for you?
The Feels Good EP is a body of work with 3 of my emotions. The EP artwork, you see there are 3 masks on the artwork. That mask is my alter ego. They are called the Re mask, and I have the Re characters that wear the mask. Those are what you see in my lyric videos. When you watch my lyrics video, you see the Re characters putting on the mask and just living life and dancing and all that. So yeah, that's my alter ego. The 3 mask symbolizes the 3 emotions on the EP. There's the lover boy emotion, and all these are like my emotions. The emotions that I felt sometime in my life, or I'm feeling right now, or I'm going to feel. And I feel like they're emotions that people can relate with as well, because everybody has felt one or more of these emotions at a particular time in their life. The first emotion will be the lover boy emotion, and that's where you have songs like Stand By You, songs like Feels Like Summer, that appease to that emotion. you just want to fall in love, you just want to be unconditionally in love with somebody and just head over heels. Yeah, that's the first emotion. The second emotion is the bad boy, boss lady emotion. Where like, where you just want to look fly and go to the club and party with friends and pop some drinks and drink champagne. You're a little bit of a heartbreaker because you don't really want to fall in love. You just want to ball. That's where you have songs like, Balling, songs like Pablo Escobar, songs like Finesse. And then you have the third mask that I call the Jaye mask. That's Yoruba and Nigeria for enjoyment. Like you're cultural, you're traditional, you're very true to your source and true to your Afro spirit. That's what the third mask means. And then you have songs like Ewele and songs like Emilayemi that appeals to that emotion and that mask.
Obviously, 2023, we're only a couple months in. There's got to be more stuff coming for you. What can you tease?
I've been in studio, I've been in rooms. I just pray the world gets to hear the songs that I've been working on with these amazing artists. I've been in rooms with artists like Usher, Dr. Dre, Pharrell Williams. Just been working, man. Like, I just pray the world gets to hear them, because it's one thing to make the song, it's one thing for like the fans to get to hear it. On my end, I'm working on the album now. I'm in album mode. I'm also, working on touring for the whole year, just meeting all my fans around the world and just performing, because I love being on stage, and I feel like PHEELZ on stage is my favorite PHEELZ.
Now, what can people really expect from a live show from you?
First off, it's not a concert. It's a conversation. Like, that's how I like performing. I like talking to the fans. I like hearing from the fans. I like teaching the fans. So it's like we're hanging out, basically. It's a hangout with PHEELZ. I also do something where I bring my studio on stage, and then we, reproduce some of the songs live and just recreate them and perform them in different ways. And it's just like me being myself on stage and just, having fun and like sharing love and sharing laughter and sharing joy and good positive Afro energy.
Lastly, we are Celeb Secrets. So are there any like behind the scenes secrets with your writing craft, or maybe have any like fun hidden talents that people don't know about you?
I'm some kind of a genius. Yeah, I make all my lyric videos, all the animations, make all the album artwork as well, and like, co-direct some of my videos as well. I'm 6'5", if that's still a secret. I think I'm a very humble person, and this is not a hustle for me. It's not a career for me. It's life for me.